Executive condos sounds attractive, especially when it's priced significantly below that of its private condo counterparts. But there are significant challenges buyers need to know before committing to any decision. Here are 4 key challenges when buying a new EC in Singapore. Number 1 is the loan eligibility difference. EC loans are assessed based on the mortgage servicing ratio, or known as the MSR. For ECs, buyers must follow a 30% MSR cap compared to 55% TDSR for private properties. This creates the usual affordability gap faced by EC buyers. Because of this stricter MSR rule, even if your household income hits the 16,000 income ceiling for ECs, the maximum loan that you can qualify for is just slightly over 1 million. Take for example a 3-bedroom unit at the Revere of Tampines, which is estimated to start from 1.588 million. Even after factoring a 25% down payment of about 400,000, there is still a loan shortfall gap of nearly 200,000, which has to be covered with additional CPF or cash. Just think of how this loan shortfall will be like for the bigger units like the 4-bedroom, which starts at 1.893 million, and 5-bedroom, which starts at 2.559 million. This is a very typical situation of a big affordability gap for EC buyers. Because the loan may be limited by MSR, buyers often need to top up the difference using cash or CPF, or in some cases, even pledge or show funds to secure a higher loan. And number 2, overcoming the down payment. Many people want to upgrade to an EC, especially potential BTO upgraders. In fact, BTO upgraders are exempted from paying ABSD for this upgrade. But the biggest challenge for this group is not that their income cannot service the loan of an EC purchase. That's not the problem. The problem is most of the BTO upgraders I encounter have most of their equity and capital currently in their BTO. What do I mean by this? It means they will only have that 4 to 500,000 to down pay for the EC purchase only after they sell their BTO. The question then is, where do they stay while waiting for the new EC? And how much cost needs to be incurred for alternative living arrangements? Then let's talk about another group of buyers. What about first-time home buyers that are typically young? This group may be a young couple with a high combined income, sometimes even already nearing the 16K income ceiling. But being young and not having that profits from a prior BTO, having 4 to 500,000 ready to down pay for a home is nearly impossible without the help from parents. And lastly, let's talk about resale levy. If you have previously bought a subsidized flat like a BTO or even an EC and are choosing an EC as your upgrade, you will need to pay a resale levy when upgrading to an EC. This is essentially a charge to return part of the subsidy that you have received from HDB for your very first purchase. If you're upgrading from a 5-room BTO, that's a 45,000 resale levy. Now, ECs can still be a great upgrade option, but it's important to understand these constraints before committing. Drop me a DM if you want to understand with greater clarity what your EC upgrading situation may be like.